Hi, my name is Cara, and I'm going to tell you about my experience with womb Kriya and Dr. Shelley's Sisterhood. Just to tell you a little bit about me and who I am, I'm 55 years old. I live in the Central Coast part of California. I'm married. I've been married for 23 years. My husband and I each had 2 children when we got together that we've raised together. They're all young adults now. I'm also a business owner. I'm a tax accountant, and I have a business I've been running for 20 years. And I've also been the breadwinner of my family during those 20 years. So my husband's been the homemaker, so we kind of have a role reversal that's worked really well for us. So that's a little bit about me, and I'd like to share a little bit about where I was at when I first encountered womb Kriyas about a year ago. My sister, my identical twin sister, had committed suicide in May, and I think a couple of weeks after that, I discovered the womb Kriya just on my Instagram. And I was attracted to it because I've had a lifelong relationship with cannabis. I had gone through, in the last couple of years before my sister passing, losing my dad from cancer, going through all kinds of pain that left me with insomnia and a lot of anxiety, and I had been suicidal myself for quite a while. A number of months. I was in a really deep depression, which was not something that was typical of me and my personality at all. So I resonated with Dr. Shelley's message about using cannabis in an intentional way because it had started to create anxiety after using it for most of my life, actually to soothe my anxiety and for insomnia. And the fact that she had a background in being a doctor of chiropractic, and also her story about being able to adjust herself. I had still, after seeing a number of chiropractors, physical therapists, massage, acupuncture, I still wasn't getting relief. So my first womb Kriya, I just felt great after it. I got into these positions that really opened up some places. And then I also, with the combination of the cannabis, allowed me to really access a lot of the emotions that were creating the pain, the stuck energy in my body while moving. Really allowed me to do a lot of healing in a really short amount of time. And also, given that I had just lost my sister, a lot of healthy grieving. And in addition to starting the womb Kriya a few weeks after that, I did join the Sisterhood, and that adds a whole other dimension, because during the weekly Kriyas, a lot of things are brought up. During the week, I have my own practice that I've modeled after what I've been doing in the womb Kriya, but I've made it my own. And so during the week, we have a group where we have the opportunity, because Dr. Shelley is the leader in being very vulnerable and sharing a lot of intimate details about everything she has experienced and everything she is experiencing in her relationship, in her body. And it creates a space where we can all be vulnerable. And in that vulnerability, she is able to ask us certain questions and reflect back what she's observing in what we're saying and telling her that we're experiencing. And the sisters as well, we also will reflect questions, and that helps you go to another level of getting in touch with the emotions and the feelings and the things that need to be felt, and so that you can heal. And so the combination of the two has allowed me to really exponentiate my healing, to grieve for my sister in a really healthy way. I feel better physically and emotionally during these last 6 months than I'd felt in the 2 years prior. And I know that there's so much more joy that I can find, and healing to receive and to create for myself in this group, the support system, and also having the weekly Kriyas and the accountability, doing it together in community, has really just been the trifecta for me, I would say. So thank you for letting me share.